So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh my God.
Down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And complete right side to Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
It's
going to be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Steps away. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
Good fucking defense, bro.
That they have the goods. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's
Go fucking street.
Cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. Rodgers now on first down. Completes it to Hardman. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. He's into space past the 25. And they'll have it in the
15 for 19, 264, 3 TDs. I see you, Rodgers.
Work after the catch, going to net him 23
You
and a
see
first.
you, boy. Up in New York.
Cook up the gut.
Ah,
Get this one down to about the 17. Dorrance Armstrong in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decided to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply.
I told you them jerseys, baby. I told you them fucking jerseys, baby. Showtime. Showtime. Showtime.
And often pay the price.
Let's get it. Let's put it in the end zone.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a timeout called.
Nah, Dallas defense is elite, though.
It's just their first.
How you about to run with them in the league?
Burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I played them, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them. Go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
26. On play action. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
He's dogging you. He's dogging you.
Final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I told you, D-Dot.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play
Nice.
as time has run out.
Let's get 2 more TDs here, guys.
We'll
Put this shit
return
out
with
of it.
more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh!
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. 52.
You lucky I controlled them. If I would let CPU get there, that would have been mine. That would have been mine.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late.
Yeah, nah, it's over for that, dog. It's over for that. That TD wasn't even supposed to happen, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh,
And that one
that was
back in the
how?
end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away. It got his man complete inside the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. Touchdown, Jets. Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use, than that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play.
Welcome to New York,
handled
Rodgers.
their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
All right, let's get another one for the defense. For the defense, dog. Defense won't want to eat.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but with self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to
We everywhere, E.
And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's caught at the 25.
He caught it?
A big pickup of 30.
Nah.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not
Nah.
give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back They can pick up anything that leaks through.
Give me that shit. And we going to the house.
Time today. Sauce Gardner picks
Get off him.
And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Fouls.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Woo! Woo! Wait till he get his ability.
Down just beyond the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Rodgers going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th.
They're trying to destroy my man, bro.
Defenders there to get him.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
A booty boot.
Taking it about the 16. So that a
Sit his ass
56-yard punt with a 14-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
My big man was about to get an interception.
Because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action now. Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Rodgers. And he'll find Hall down the right sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 57 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And Incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jets are able to extend their lead.
I told your ass, nigga.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. 23 yards, the final tally. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st down, Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, 46.
Here's Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And now here is another interception.
And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to...